Fascinating history and unique narrative structure. I have at least a few of Winchester's books on Audible, mostly because they always sound so interesting. But this was the first I read, picking it up for my morning walks specifically as my own personal celebration of America's 250th birthday. Didn't even realize at the time that it was already 13-ish years old, and this really doesn't come to bear at all with what he actually writes here, ending, as he does, more at the dawn of the Internet age and how it came to be, rather than the specific Internet text that came after the introduction of the public World Wide Web in 1994. Though with some utterly fascinating stories of his own experiences in the earlier forms of the Internet, along with its actual creation in its various forms, akin to some of the stories my college computer science professors used to tell at the turn of the millennium about their own experiences in similarly early periods of computing. This is a tale that you're going to learn a lot from a man who chose to become an American later in life, apparently at least in part specifically because of all he had learned about us in his various travels, some of them documented in and or specifically for this very book, which is one of the many side points he makes repeatedly, how Americans are Americans by choice and not by some prior bond someone claimed over them, how so many left their homelands, came to America, and ultimately helped unite the lands we now know as the United States of America into truly one land via exploration, grit, experimentation, and innovation. This is, in short, one damn near perfect tale to read exactly when I was reading it, and for that reason I'm quite glad I waited until I did to finally read it. Yes, it is quite the strong book any time, no matter how much American history you think you know, and I know quite a bit myself. You are going to learn new things here, and you'll probably hear at least summaries of at least some tales you've heard before, more often used to complete the picture, or even introduce it, of some new to the narrative exploration or innovation. Because it was an audible read, I can't speak to the length of the bibliography at all, and yes, that is somewhat of a blemish on my normal approach to nonfiction reviews, but a blemish I generally accept for audible reads. But for those looking for stories you're likely unfamiliar with, of the various ways different men over the centuries helped unite the United States via their own disparate experiences and journeys, how unum was ultimately created from pluribus, this is genuinely a strong tale of exactly that. Very much recommended.